Hi everybody and welcome to my very first educational geography video. Today I will be talking about Indonesia and the current situation with its capital. Let's get right into the video. I'm sure you know that the capital of Indonesia is Jakarta and it has been for a very long time. But suddenly Indonesia wants to change their capital. And to figure out why, we need to take a look at the geography of Jakarta. You see, Jakarta is located on the insanely populous island of Java, containing almost half of the Indonesian population and more population than Russia. So it's no surprise that most consideration of Indonesia has a huge relation to Java. Most of the economy is based there, and other provinces get way less of population, economy, recognition, and etc. To anybody, this wouldn't seem beneficial to the central government. And Jakarta is just the centrepiece of it all, bearing a population of over 10.5 million. If you include the metropolitan areas, this amounts to 35 million, similar to that of Tokyo. So if Jakarta, and expanding from that, Java, is so rich and populous, then that begs the question again, why is the capital being moved? And what Indonesian city could be better than Jakarta? Well, this situation really reminds me of my home country, Australia, whose founding capital was Melbourne. A few years later, though, and a new city was built from scratch, named Canberra. It was built inland to be safer from floods and less susceptible to attacks. But in the situation for Jakarta, rather than just a temporary capital, it was the actual Indonesian capital since the fall of the United States of Indonesia in 1950. The exact date is actually disputed because it was de facto for a while. Let me quickly explain the United States of Indonesia if you are unfamiliar. It was sort of a government in its own right, but it was also heavily influenced by the Dutch and their colonies named the Dutch East Indies. Pretty much, it was just the predecessor to Indonesia. Anywho, the reason why Indonesia reminds me of the situation in Australia is because Indonesia is constructing a brand new capital named Nusantara on the island of Borneo, province of East Kalimantan. The reason for this being, Java and Jakarta are so populated, rich and well known that other provinces like East Kalimantan, where the new capital is, aren't growing as much. If the capital changed, there would be more of a reason to get away from Java and visit Borneo. And on top of that, Java has frequent volcanic eruptions, or at least more frequent than other countries, of course, floods and lots of rain. A new capital would be beneficial for the parliament's working standards, and definitely it will increase productivity. And these floods, well, it is estimated that 1/3 of the city could be submerged by 2050, said one source. Though, of course, it wouldn't be fair to replace the capital because of this. When the time comes, they could just move it to another city or evacuate everybody, right? Well, no. There is so much pollution that you are recommended to wear a mask or close your windows while visiting. It is the most polluted city in Indonesia. So now that we've seen all these educated reasons why the capital should or could be moved, it must be overall beneficial or great, right? Wrong. Like I've been explaining for the past 4 minutes, Jakarta and Java are the most populated places in Indonesia, so a nearby capital would be greatly accessible for the wider population. Maybe you'll understand when you see Indonesia placed over Europe. Java is positioned over France and Italy, New Guinea over in Kazakhstan, and Borneo/Kalimantan up in northern Germany, Poland, and southern Denmark. Over a 1,000 kilometre difference between the current capital, Jakarta, and the new planned capital. But to really put that into perspective, the distance between Russia and South Sudan is 5,672 kilometres. And to make matters even worse, Jakarta is projected to surpass Tokyo by population in 2030, while Tokyo is both massive and the current capital of Japan. My thoughts are neutral on this situation. What are yours?